Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman 72 in the first story, The Unfunny Prankster. Hey, they admitted it! My work here is done. It's, I guess, proving the prankster is unfunny wasn't the main goal of all of this. But it does put us at odds, as though I'm not a huge fan of the prankster. What is noteworthy about the prankster is, well, he does pranks. So having him not do pranks seems like a bad decision all the ways around. Because what then is like your hook of the story? What makes him interesting to fight Superman? And pranks was already pretty low on the list of things that are interesting to fight Superman. The prankster is, for some reason in the story, working for a guy called the Financier. He is usually on a TV screen talking to him, wearing some form of like a domino mask. It might be a little too big to be the domino mask, but it's essentially like a domino mask. For some reason, the prankster is working for him. I don't really know the reason, because the prankster doesn't feel like a character who works well with others, being, you know, a prankster and a mischievous man-child. But here he is working for the Financier. Now, Superman overhears this pretty early on in the story, so what essentially is the story is Superman making the prankster look bad in front of the Financier by pulling pranks during the completely normal jobs the prankster is performing. And by normal jobs, I mean crimes. More normal crimes without actual pranks. This leads to a really weird moment where a whole bunch of rubber gets covered over a big gun he has, and then the rubber turns into a real-life dragon. No, I don't understand how that happened. Did Superman gain another superpower that I wasn't aware of? Though that is a far more interesting story than, say, what the rest of the story was. I want Superman to fight this rubber dragon. My first thought when getting into the story was that I was going to have some sort of twist where this was all some sort of big trick on Superman to begin with, and the prankster was setting up something. Not that it's disappointing that that is not what's happening, it's just that what is happening is pretty disappointing on its own. The Financier turns against the prankster, and the Financier turns out to be some guy at the end of the story. We don't meet him till the end. He's the last guy the Financier sends the prankster after, because it's all a trap against the prankster, because the Financier wants to take care of the prankster now, putting him in this trap. That's when Superman finally strikes and throws them all in jail. What a trite little story. Though it does admit that Superman is the greatest prankster, even over the prankster, which is fair, he just doesn't care to do it. And honestly, Superman's pretty great at everything if he puts his mind to it. It's really hard to beat the man-god. I don't think the man-child can. But as prankster stories go, this might be one of the worst. And that is legitimately saying something. His stories aren't great. The only one I've really enjoyed was the Candytown, USA story, all because of the joke at the end where Wolfingham tricked him. And that was maybe not the greatest reveal, but it worked on me. Okay, that is it from Superman 72, The Unfunny Prankster. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notifications when new video is up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. Until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow. And seriously, why was the prankster working for this guy? His whole thing is coming up with plans to begin with. That's sort of his MO. Okay, have a great day.